Hey team, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a mobility strength workout. You don't need any equipment today. We're gonna do 10 movements at 1 minute each. Don't need any equipment, just get your mat and your water bottle and let's get ready to rock. All right team, we're gonna start with just a simple warm up. As I said, the pace today is pretty slow, so we're gonna start with some knee hugs. Just alternating sides. Bring it up and give that knee a little bit of a tug towards your chest. If you want to bring it into high knees to get the heart rate up a little bit higher, you can. But like I said, today's pretty low intensity, so you're okay just right here. And let's do a couple more. Perfect. Come over to one side of the mat. We're going to come into a hip opener into a shuffle. So I'm going to take that right leg, big opener with the hip, shuffle to the other side, and then switch directions. Good. As you guys can see, I have opted to kick off the shoes, and that is because I just stepped in a giant pile of bird crap and actually like slid, and I'd rather not put that on my lovely mat. So, can rock my Einstein socks today. Perfect. We're gonna come into an alternating plank to pike. So I'm gonna come in a plank position, palms and toes, and I'm alternating between here and a pike, peeling the hips out, put up, pushing the heels down a little bit. Good. Back to plank and pike. Good team. Remember to switch here at your own pace. Good. Good. Good, let's go with one more. Perfect. We're gonna take that from the top. We're gonna come back into those alternating knee hugs. A little stretch in the hamstring right here. Good. I may or may not clean my shoes and put them back on. I'm actively debating. Good. Good team. Sit up nice and tall. Let's go two more. Perfect, back into those hip openers. Big rotation and shuffle over. Good. The issue is that these boards are actually wet. The dock is wet because it rained yesterday. So I'm like, oh, walking back and forth without shoes is gonna suck. Good. Perfect, let's go two more. Good, alternating plank to pike. Come on down to that plank position. Let's dip in here and a pike. Good. Good team. Good. Good. Let's go with two more. Last one. Perfect. Come on up, we're gonna come into a reverse lunge. So come towards the front of your mat, step that right foot back. You don't have to sink really deep down into this lunge. It's okay to kind of come up if you need to. You're gonna push this right hip forward and then sink a little bit, just so you feel this nice stretch in the hip flexor right here. Good. Good. Perfect, let's go ahead and step forward and switch sides. The left foot steps back this time. Push that left hip forward. A nice stretch in the hip flexor. Good. Good. Perfect team, let's come on down to the mat, come down onto all fours. We're gonna come into a cat-cow stretch. So knees under the hips, feet in alignment with the knees, big arch in the back, look forward. Good. And curve, belly button to spine, wiggle it out a little bit. Good, a couple more times there, big arch. And curve. Let's go one more, big arch. And curve. Perfect, we're gonna come into some wrist rotation. So staying on all fours, I'm gonna peel my body back and rotate around counterclockwise direction, keeping my palms on the ground and letting it work out my wrists a little bit. Come all the way over to the right, all the way forward to the left and back. Good. Let's go 3 big circles back the other direction. Good. Good, one more. Perfect. Let's come on up and let's get ready to rock. All right, team, we need to switch docks because the crew team is coming out, but coming into our first movement, we're gonna come into an alternating overhead squat into a hamstring stretch. So it looks like this. I'm gonna come into my natural squat stance. I'm gonna squat down as the hands come up overhead, come up, and then a hamstring stretch. All right, I'm just gonna alternate between those two for a full minute. When you're ready, team, let's work. Good. And if you wanna hang out in any of these positions, if you want to hang out in your squat a little bit or hang out in your hamstring stretch, sink a little deeper, you can. Good. Good, team. Good. Take your time here. Try and get a little closer to the ground on each hamstring stretch. Good. Good. As you get warmer, it should become a little easier. Good, team. Good. Good, we've got about 15 seconds left. Beautiful, team. Well, the sun's starting to come out. Good. Perfect. Shake it off. I'm gonna step back into this lunge right here. Start with the legs straight. Arms come up overhead. I'm gonna sink into this lunge, pushing this right hip forward, open up towards my left side. Straighten back to center, and then open up towards my right. All right, team, just alternate between both sides right here. We got a full minute. We're gonna go 30 seconds on each side. When you're ready, team, let's work. Good. Big opener. Good. Remember to keep this hip forward, tailbone tucked under. Try not to arch your lower back, but keep everything right underneath you. Beautiful, team. Perfect. Go ahead and step forward, shake it off. Same thing, other side. Go ahead and step the left foot back this time. Arms come up overhead. We got 30 seconds, team. Let's work. Big twist to the right, center, and to the left. Good. Sink into that lunge. Good. Beautiful, team. Good. Good, team, just a few seconds left. Big twist. Perfect. Shake it off. We're gonna come into an extended triangle and alternate that with this nice heart opener stretch. So it looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and stagger my stance. I'll switch feet. So I'll put the right foot forward, left foot back this time. I'm gonna come into an extended triangle. So I'm gonna reach my right fingertips towards the ground right here and open up my left towards the sky. Big triangle stretch right here. Circle back forward, interlace the fingers behind the back, pull the shoulders down, big heart opener. All right, team, so in faster motion, it looks like this. I'm gonna stretch, nice triangle, come up, heart opener. All right, team, we got 30 seconds on each side. Let's work. Good. And take your time here. Good. Beautiful, team. Good. Let the sun come in. Good. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Same thing, other side. Keep the left foot forward this time. Right foot's gonna go ahead and step back. I'm gonna bring my left hand down towards the ground. Right, team, we got 30 seconds right here. Let's work. Come down, big opener. Good. And open up towards the sky. Beautiful, team. Good. Beautiful. Shake it off. We're gonna come into an alternating down dog to a plank. So I'm gonna come back more towards the center of my mat here. I'm gonna go ahead and start in this nice plank position, and I'm gonna alternate between here and peel the hips up into a down dog, shake out your fluff, back down to plank. All right, team, we're just gonna alternate between these two. We got a full minute right here, so when you're ready, let's work. Good. Good. Take your time in each posture here. If you want a little more core work, spend a little more time in the plank. If you want more of a stretch, pushing those heels towards the ground in down dog, you can kind of hang out there too. If you're like me and you have tight calves, down dog feels really good. I like to kind of pedal when I'm at the top, or sometimes I'll come onto my tippy toes like that. Good. Or if you want to strict press both heels down, you can. Good, team. Beautiful. Good. Good, team. We got less than 10 seconds left, almost there. Perfect. Beautiful, team. Go ahead and come on down. We're going to come into half push-ups into a Superman. So I'm going to go ahead and come onto palms and knees right here. I'm going to rotate the hands slightly outward so that my center of my elbow crease right here is shining forward. I'm going to keep the elbows nice and close by the body as I lower myself to the ground, all the way down flat. Come out, Superman, put the hands back where they were, and push up. All right, team, so in faster motion, looks like this. Down, Superman, and up. All right, team, we got a full minute right there. When you're ready, let's work. Good. Good, make sure you keep those elbows nice and close by the body. It's a little tricep push-up. Good. Good, team. Keep that core nice and tight. Beautiful. Good. Good, we've got about 10 seconds left, team. Good. Nice strong core. Beautiful, team. So we're gonna give those wrists a break. We're gonna come into some ab work. So go ahead and come down flat on the mat, onto your back right here. You can put your hands under your butt for a little bit of support here as you keep the lower back pressed into the ground. Bring both knees into the chest, straighten out, keep your feet as low to the ground as you can, and back to center. All right, team, if that's too difficult, if your back's coming up off the ground, just bring your feet up a little bit higher. So go as low as you can while keeping that lower back pressed nice and straight into the ground. Engage that pelvic floor. You ready, team? We got a full minute right here. Let's work. Good. Breathe through it. This is like one of the first sunnier days we've had like all week. It's been a pretty rainy fall. Good. I'm kind of glad though. You guys ever get like tired of summer? You're like, all right, I'm tired of sundresses and always being hot, no matter how minimal amount of clothes I put on. I get to a point where I'm like, I'm ready for boots and scarves. I'm ready for it. Good, team. Good. Good, we got about 10 seconds left. Breathe through it. Engage those abs. Perfect, team. Roll on up. We're gonna come into a half plank with leg circles. So I'm gonna start over on my left side first. I'm gonna come onto my forearm and knee. And I'm gonna straighten out my right leg here, point the toe. I'm bring it up to about hip height, and I'm just gonna make little circles. All right, team? If you wanna challenge yourself more and come into a full-on side plank and bring it up, you can. Otherwise, it's okay to stay in just a little half plank right here. When you're ready, team, we've got 30 seconds on each side. Let's work. Good. And I might switch directions every so often with my little circle. Good. Just to keep it interesting. Good. Good, team. Use this outer hip. Make sure you're keeping that core tight. Don't let your hips sag, but stay up nice and high. Perfect. Go ahead and drop. Same thing other side. I'm gonna go ahead and flip over to my right side. Right forearm and knee. Pop on up. Leg comes up. Let's work. 30 seconds right here, team. Good. Good. Good, team. We got about 10 seconds left. Perfect. Go ahead and drop. Take a breather. We're gonna go ahead and come onto all fours. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drop down to my forearms. So I'm on forearms and knees right here. I'm gonna go ahead and straighten out the right leg, point the toe, bring it kind of outside the right hip right here. I'm gonna bring it up and over my left. Make a little rainbow and then back to the other direction. All right, team, we got 30 seconds on each side. When you're ready, let's work. And so the benefit of coming down onto the forearms, if you think about it, if I were to come up onto my palms, I'm gonna get kind of a smaller range of motion versus if I come all the way down and get my leg up higher without hyperextending my back. So it just gives me a little more range of motion in this glute raise. Good, team. Good. Perfect. Go ahead and drop, shake it off. Same thing other side. Go ahead and point the left toe, bring it slightly outside the left hip. 30 seconds, team. Let's work. Good. Beautiful, team. Good. Good, we got about 5 seconds left. Perfect. Shake it off. We're gonna come into a triple mountain climber with a pause every 3. So it's really just mountain climbers, but you're gonna pause every 3. So come onto palms and toes right here in this nice plank position. We're gonna go ahead and mountain climber. So bring the knee up towards the elbow. 1, 2, 3, hold it. 1, 2, 3, hold it. All right, team, so you should be alternating sides of which side gets held each time. And if that's too difficult, you can just hold a regular plank, or if that's too difficult, you could also just go ahead and hold a half plank. Just go ahead and do the best you can, team, because we do have a full minute here. So when you're ready, let's pop on up. Let's work. Good. Good, team. Good. Good, core nice and tight. Try and keep this nice hollow bodied position, belly button to the spine. Good. Good. Keep the booty down. Good. Beautiful, team. Good. Good, we've got less than 10 seconds left. Stay with me. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Last exercise, we're gonna come into some glute bridges. So I'm gonna go ahead and come down back onto my back. I'm I'm gonna come into a glute bridge here. So knees bent about 90 degrees and press through the heels to bring my glutes up. Once they're up, interlace your fingers behind your back here and give a little bit more of an arch. And then release everything all the way back down. All right, team, we got a full minute right here. Here, when you're ready, team, let's work. So come on up, place the fingers and push, good. And it might help too if you kind of snuggle the shoulder blades a little under yourself. Good. Good. Remember, we're aiming for range of motion here. Big squeeze in the glutes, get that as high as you can. Good, team. Beautiful. Good. Beautiful, team. Good, we got about 10 seconds left. Beautiful. Perfect, team. Shake it off, excellent work. We're gonna come into a cool down. All right, team, so coming into a cool down, we're gonna start with the butterfly stretch. So sit up nice and tall, put the bottoms of the feet together. Push those knees down as you drag the heels in towards yourself. Good. If you wanna be a flying butterfly and move the knees, kind of wiggle a little bit, you can. Good. Slow down the breathing. Let your heart rate come back to normal. Good. Beautiful. We're gonna come into a cross-leg neck stretch. So go ahead and crisscross the legs right here. I'm gonna tilt my right ear towards my right shoulder. I'm gonna bring my right hand up to the top of my head. I'm not gonna yank. I'm just gonna use it as a little bit of a weight. Bring the left arm out. I'm gonna flex the wrist and bring it out to the side in kind of an opposition. So a little pull, a little push right here. Breathe into the side of the neck. Good, team. Perfect. Same thing other side. Drop it over towards my left side this time. Left hand comes on top of the head. Right wrist is going to flex and push away. Nice stretch right in here. Good, team. Perfect. Come back to center here. We're going to come into a hip flexor stretch. So I'm going to go ahead and come into a nice 90-90. Go ahead and leave the left foot up and right knee down. I'm going to push this right hip forward and lean into it. Good. Good. And we're ready. We're going to take this big beach ball, reach it forward, up and back. Sink a little deeper into the stretch. Good. Good. I'm going to go ahead and bring both palms together above the head right here. I'm going to take my hands together and bring my right elbow over to the outside of my left thigh. Big twist right here. Good. Press into the top of that right foot for stability. Perfect. Go ahead and come back to center. Walk that left foot out a little bit and come into a nice hamstring stretch. So sink the hips back, flex the heel and come on down. You don't have to have your leg perfectly straight. It's okay to keep a slight bend right here. You got nobody to impress. It's you against you. So just do what you best you can. Feel that nice stretch in the back of the hamstring. Perfect. Go ahead and roll back forward through the foot. Step it back, same thing other side. Bring up the right foot this time. Come on up, push this left hip forward and lean into it slightly. Good. Good, team. Good. When we're ready, we're gonna go ahead and take that big beach ball, reach it forward, up and back. Good. Bring both palms together. Big twist over to the right side this time. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right thigh. Big twist. team. Good, go ahead and come back to center. Walk that right foot out slightly, straighten out, flex the heel and come down into this hamstring stretch. Good. You can rub your feet a little like I like to do. Why not? Love on yourself a little bit, it's okay. Good. Good, go ahead and bring it back. We're gonna flip over to our backs. I'm gonna come down nice and flat right here and come into a piriformis stretch. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the right ankle over the left knee, thread the needle right here, interlace the fingers behind the left thigh and pull right here. Relax the head. A lot of people try this and they kind of stay in this crunch position. Make sure you're relaxing the head, relax the neck. Good. If you can't reach through, that's okay. Maybe if you're just kind of like right here and that's as high as you can go, perfectly fine, just do the best you can. Or even feet up down on the ground and just crossing it was a stretch in that piriformis, that's okay. That's a very commonly tight muscle or joint. Go ahead and unravel and switch sides. Left ankle over right knee, interlace the fingers behind the right leg and pull right here. I'm watching the clouds move. They're moving a little faster than usual, so I'm just like, wonder what formation they'll make next. Good. Good, I'm gonna come into a happy baby posture. So go ahead and uncross the legs, bring both knees into the chest. I'm gonna loop right between them right here and grab the outsides of both feet and kind of push my feet into my hands, pull them away right here. Shine your hamstrings towards the sky. Maybe rock a little side to side. Good, nice happy baby pose. Good. Good, go ahead and bring those feet back into center. Release them and stretch them out long. Nice corpse pose, let your feet fall where they may. Don't be nice and tight about it, just kind of let them fall. Same thing with the hands, go ahead and let them fall by your sides right here. Corpse pose, take some deep breaths, let your breathing return back to normal speed. Good. Go ahead and bring both palms together and bring them up to the third eye. Good. Namaste. Excellent work today, team. Thank you so much for joining me today, team. I hope you guys enjoyed this mobility strength workout as much as I did. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like and subscribe button because I have new workouts coming every single week. Thanks, team, and I'll see you guys next time.